Hi there, I'm Trainer Nick, and I am about to make a lot of people across the internet pretty angry. I would like to preface this by saying I absolutely loved Frozen. In fact, you might remember if you watched a lot of my videos before, that the second that I had seen Frozen, I came home and did a vlog about how good Frozen was. I enjoyed Frozen a lot. It was a visually beautiful film with tons of charming character and an interesting enough storyline. I enjoyed watching it, and when it comes out in DVD over here in Australia, I will be one of the first people to buy it and I will bring it home and I will watch it. I did love it. But here's the thing. I loved it as much as I love other Disney movies. Frozen is a good film, but despite what a lot of the internet says right now, it is not the most important Disney film ever. The internet seems to believe that Frozen is the quintessential Disney film ever. It's so amazing and so groundbreaking, and I'm here to tell you that it's not. And all of that hype actually creates a lot of backlash for me. There are a few main points that people bring up when they're trying to talk about how good Frozen is, and how it's the most important film ever, and one of the ones that I do actually have to give it is that it explores the sisterly relationship between Anna and Elsa. And you know, that is actually a quite good point. It is one of the very few Disney films that explores a sisterly relationship. I'm not going to say it's the only one, because Lilo and Stitch exists. But while the sisterly relationship in Lilo and Stitch is based more around a guardian and her child relationship, the sisterly relationship in Frozen is a more sisterly relationship. Though it is far from the only sibling relationship in Disney, there are quite a few of those. So yes, the relationship aspect is a plus for Frozen, but like every other point I'm going to say here, it's not groundbreaking. It's not the only one of its kind. The next thing people like to pretend is that Frozen is the first Disney movie with a strong female lead who doesn't need her relationship with a man to get through the movie. Well, you know, okay, if you say so. I guess Tangled doesn't exist? I guess this is just a empty DVD case? When I put the Alice in Wonderland DVD into my DVD player, all I get is a blank screen, because that movie doesn't happen. Also, Brave, Pocahontas, and Mulan. Those all exist. Those all have a strong female lead, and none of those characters need a man or a relationship to get through their movie. Now yes, Mulan, Beauty and the Beast, Tangled, and Pocahontas all have a relationship in them. But, you know, it's not something that they need to get through the film. In fact, in Beauty and the Beast, it's actually role reversed. The male, Beast, is the one who needs the relationship to lift the curse on him. Belle's just sort of there to help him do that. She's a strong woman who is the main character of the film, who, you know, isn't the one in peril all the time. In fact, even at the end of the movie, when the Beast and Gaston are fighting, they're not fighting over her. One is fighting because, well, okay, Gaston is fighting over her, but Beast is just fighting for survival. In Tangled, they don't even get together until the epilogue. Okay? That's loads of time to build up the relationship. Same with Beauty and the Beast. They aren't just thrown into their relationship. We aren't actually given how long it is that the Beast and Belle are there together. They have time to build a relationship and actually fall in love. And let's talk about the empowerment element that people seem to bring up all the time. Okay? People talk about how Elsa is so empowered and so free because of her magical ice powers. Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you this, but empowerment does not work the way that it's shown in the film. Elsa's powers do not make her free to make her own choices. First of all, she gets locked up in her room. Well, she doesn't get locked up, she chooses to stay locked away in her room and ignore everything else because she's afraid of her powers. That's not empowerment, by the way. If you're afraid of your powers, you are actually being controlled by them. She doesn't choose to be forced out of Arendelle in the beginning of the film. She's forced out because the rest of the characters are afraid of her and what she might do. That's not empowerment. That again is being controlled by society. And really almost every situation that Elsa gets herself into throughout the movie is determined by someone else and how they feel about her powers. Her powers make her a pariah throughout the film until she gets accepted by her normal sister and the rest of the normals. That's not empowerment, guys. That is actually social confinement. And of course there are other things in the movie Frozen that aren't exactly groundbreaking. okay? The twist where, you know, the pretty boy Hans ends up being a villain. That's nothing new. Gaston in Beauty and the Beast is the kind of character who, in any other story, would be the hero. The difference here is that we're told straight away in the beginning of the film that Gaston is going to be the villain. The plot twist element isn't new. Look at King Candy in Wreck-It Ralph, or Mr. Waternoose in Monsters Incorporated. The idea of the empathy animal has been done before, the sidekick has been done before numerous times, and the idea of a Disney film playing with Disney film tropes has been done before, and much better. So there really is nothing groundbreaking or important about Frozen. Like I said before, I loved Frozen. I will buy it right away, and I will watch it multiple times because it is a good film. Don't get me wrong, it is a beautiful film, but it is not the important, groundbreaking, world-making, 100% amazing Disney movie that everyone seems to think it is. I'm not saying you shouldn't enjoy it, because it's an enjoyable film. I enjoy it. But please stop making it the film equivalent of Jesus. Take your obsession with Frozen and just, you know, let it go, let it go. Turn away and slam the door. I do like that song. I love that song a lot. Okay, so I'm Trainer Nick, and I will catch you next time, guys. Bye.